We're fucking live. Hashtag Bill O'Reilly. Welcome to the show, everybody. This is Guitar Practice episode 6.
Probably something like that, yeah.
Episode 6. What do we got going on today? What are we working on? What have we been working on other than tuning?
Lots of tuning.
Mostly been jamming. Been working on, I think we got about 12 songs on the list now that we're trying to, slowly and steadily work through.
Picking pieces.
Some of the songs are a lot harder than I thought they were going to be.
Grindy.
That's kind of the point, Sometimes you grind, you pick up a song for a little bit, you put it down, you pick it back up later, and then, next thing you know, you actually have a legitimate full song learned. It just takes a while, especially some of the more complicated parts, and especially when you're beginning, because every pattern that you see as a new guy is brand new. But you will start to put the dots together quickly.
Yeah, we found that between literally like Papa Roach and Evanescence. Like very, very similar songs, but the patterns didn't exactly line up for me until I started messing with them. I think it's important to push yourselves, If you listen to a song, you're like, wow, that sounds crazy. Just try it, Even if it's way past your level, try it. You might be able to simplify it,
Or at least learn like one riff from it.
Learn a piece, yeah.
And you may recognize that pattern in other music.
It's kind of fun.
Quite possible you almost will.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like we were talking a couple episodes ago, everybody's created by their own influences, and this is definitely part of it. So me personally, what I've been kind of grinding on is, I already played Stranglehold. I thought that was a really cool riff.
That one's really neat.
Very bluesy, but also still holds water today, and Ted Nugent. To be able to sing and play that at the same time, remarkable. He's a remarkable guy.
Very core rock and roll right there.
Yeah. It just feels American.
Actually,
It's just like, oh fuck, America's coming, Yeah. But I've been working on that riff. We've been kind of jamming to Lagrange, ZZ Top. How do you say it?
I don't know. I think you have to have a beard to pronounce it correctly. A really long beard.
I just cut most of mine off, so.
Yeah, I don't grow a real long beard like that. So.
I guess I'm out of the
running.
running.
Can't say it.
Lagrange. Maybe it's French. Lagrange. maybe it's French. I fucking doubt it. But, what else have I been working on? Let me pull up my list here.
We're just as white as white gets, so it's The Grange.
The Grange?
The Grange.
I wanted to show you this riff. So, I'm not going to drop my guitar down, but I've been working on this, and this song is called Bleeding Me.
You want this guitar? It's in drop D.
They drop all the strings. I think they drop all of them a half step down, kind of like Guns N' Roses and the rest of that era.
Yeah.
But I do like this riff a lot.
Let's hear it.
Here it goes. Let's see if I can do it.
Heavy.
Yeah, but it's clean
Yeah.
until the chords come in, and then they turn the distortion on.
What is that?
It's called Bleeding Me.
That's that Metallica song?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. It's not super difficult. And for you Metallica purists out there, yes, I know I'm playing it wrong. there's a couple notes I'm missing. I haven't put the whole pieces together.
It's
I haven't
kind
put
of
the whole puzzle
point.
together.
It's practice. That's what I said. You might just simplify something just to play it, right?
Another riff I'm working on is a song called Symbolic by Death. This is another guy that plays and sings at the same time. Well, he plays and vocalizes. He screams. It's a death metal band, hence the name Death. Really old school, but a really, really skilled guy. Really, really talented. So I'm going to attempt this one. And this is as far as I've got is like the first 2 parts of it. But we're grinding it out. We're figuring it out, you know?
Yeah.
That's about as far as I've got with that one. It's really fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fucking fast.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good though for a start.
Not bad.
Yeah.
But we're getting there. You know, it's just a lot of grind time, and we're adults, so we got like work and shit.
We got things to do. Yeah.
Yeah. What have you been working on, man?
Honestly, I just work on the same stuff that we do on the podcast. So go listen to the other episodes, and then you'll know exactly what we're working on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so new that really whenever I pick up my guitar, like I just want to play things, right? So I'll either mess around with a scale and get really irritated, play something that we've worked on here just because I know I can play it, or I'll just sit and play like The Grange or or like our little blues riff or something like that. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I really hadn't been doing nothing crazy.
Yeah.
It's been about the same.
How are you doing on Tourniquet?
I don't know.
You want to try to rip that?
Yeah, let's
try to rip it real quick. Fuck it.
Let's do it cold. I'm in drop D.
Yeah, try to hit it real quick.
Okay. I gotta remember it's. Yeah.
There it is.
I'm mixing up
7-10 and then 7-9, yeah. You're right there, dude.
It's so close, I know. I just keep getting it mixed up with other things that we're working on, you know?
Just repetition.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. And then work on your palm mutes as well. And then it really just tightens up the entire song. There. Yeah. You're right there, dude.
I know. I get.
If you grind that out for the next week, you'll be able to play it.
Yeah,
just
probably.
When I with this song specifically, and a lot of metal songs, instead of muting all of them, learn how to mute one. Yeah. So you want to mute. You don't want this E string hanging out there, you know. You don't want it hanging out there. You want that note to end.
Yeah, I gotcha.
To tighten everything up, especially when it comes to heavy distortion. If you have a lot of notes hanging out there, it really just muddles it up, and it just...
So are you muting... So when you're just muting, like, one string versus all of them, are you really trying to, like, angle your hand and kind of use, like, the base of your palm, like, at your pinky side, I guess?
To describe it, it's more or less like... So I'm palm muting right now until here. So I'm muting, and then I unmute, and then I go back to the mute. Exactly. And that's going to be totally unmuted, that part. That. Yeah. So you see how you can come on and off the mute.
That movement, dude.
Yeah. It's just another little piece of the puzzle that you'll eventually learn.
Yeah.
But it's good practice because it takes a riff that's kind of messy and it really just kind of cuts the loose ends and tightens the whole riff up.
I love the sound of palm muting. I just over mute it. I feel like
it's
either over or under. Yeah.
It's just like pinch harmonics, dude. You just gotta sit there and fuck with it for a long, long time.
We don't talk about pinch harmonics.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not the place for pinch harmonics.
We will.
That's not something we do. I don't know. That's pretty much what I've been working on. Hadn't been a ton, but it's just the basics, you know. Trying to work on them.
All right. What do we got? We got this.
The news!
Welcome to the fucking news, baby!
That's so fun.
The news, metal style. Mm-hmm. Where's the news? Here it is.
Oh, yeah.
The news today. Nixon said the F word a lot. Maybe we'll put a clip in someday.
Yeah, we'll have to do that.
Monkeys invaded Thai City because the tourists were feeding them, and when the tourists left due to COVID, the monkeys overran the city, and they were a real problem.
Okay.
Yep. Other news.
Did they get anybody? Did they kill people?
I don't know if they killed anybody, but I don't know. There was a fucking shitload of. I mean, there was 1,000 of them, dude.
Oh, 1,000.
Yes, dude.
Okay, so
they came out of the jungle because they wanted food.
Dude. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know the update on that. I should probably do some research, but
yeah, probably.
Other news. You got something?
Other news. Okay. Yeah. So super random and definitely not related to anything other than our entire existence. Apparently, the people working at the Hadron Collider are trying to create dark matter by running the collider through the eclipse, because that's when they believe that they'll be able to finally
During the time of the eclipse, they're going to turn it on?
Yeah. Something crazy like that, man. The actual science behind it
sounds like some Y2K bullshit. You remember Y2K? I mean, I don't really remember it.
I don't know, man.
But,
dark matter comes around. It could be some cool shit, honestly. It could turn into guitar practice in space.
I mean, I guess. There's no sounds in space. We'd have to be within an atmosphere.
Well, our recording, it's not like we can breathe in space. We'll have to have a studio in space.
Yeah. I'm not opposed.
Yeah, me neither.
Someone tell Elon to call us. We can work it out.
Yeah, we'll do it up there.
Other news. So back in the day, back in Babylon, I used to hang out at the bars, right? I met some of the brewers, 7,000 years ago. Just hanging out, having beers with my homies.
Gotcha.
Picking beans or whatever the fuck they did.
Yeah, way back.
Yeah, way back in the day. Back in my younger days.
Yeah.
Talking to the brewers, and they used to use guard dogs against what they call potentates. AKA the government, so that the government would fuck with the beer that they were making.
Oh, that's funny.
In one of the bars, there was a stone hieroglyph of a... I guess I have to paint this picture a little better. You know how you're with your buddies and you get a 12-pack, crack cans,
Yeah.
drink out of cans? That's not what we did. We used to sit around a clay pot, like a 40-gallon pot, full of beer.
This is way back, 7,000 years ago.
Yeah,
when
me
you
and my
were a young
homies
man.
would hang around. Yeah. We would hang out around this beer pot, right?
Yeah.
And we would get these reed straws from the river, and we'd all just drink out of the same pot.
Okay.
Just get fucked up.
Just smashed all day?
Dude, just get fucking shit-faced, right?
That's awesome.
There was a picture in the bar made out of stone, a hieroglyph that they actually found pretty recently, comparative, of a prostitute bent over the beer pot getting fucked.
It's the only place you needed to be.
That's a real...
That's crazy.
That's
dude.
a real thing.
Oh my god.
Other news.
I need to see a picture of that beer pot, and also we need to bring that back to fruition. That needs to happen.
How are you gonna keep it cold? I don't want to drink warm beer.
I don't give a fuck.
It would be sick. It's like a hookah lounge, but beer.
Yeah, that'd be fun, dude.
You know what I mean?
That might have to be a thing at some point.
One more item of news. A pig kidney was transplanted into a human being, and it worked.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh.
I thought it was wild.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So if there's any heavy drinkers out there, start raising pigs.
Yep, just start raising all your own pigs.
Yeah.
All your own kidneys on feet.
Pretty much.
That's fun.
And that's it for the news. What's up on Offer Up?
What is up on Offer Up? Where'd you go to today, buddy?
I think I went to Pittsburgh.
Pity?
I think so. I think it's a suburb of Pittsburgh. It's called West Homestead.
Okay.
A couple cool guitars on here. Got a Guild Surfliner Deluxe electric guitar, brand new. It's expensive. It's $575.
Oh!
It's got 2 singles and a humbucker. Some sort of strange whammy bar setup. It looks like something that the Beach Boys would play. Look at this thing.
Interesting.
It's kind of reminds me of a Fender Mustang.
Yeah.
Not the coolest, but still cool.
Well, I went to Buffalo, New York. And
Home of the chicken wing?
home of the sauce, brother.
Okay. They actually invented chickens in Buffalo.
Yeah, they invented. Yeah,
Ask around. I was there too, actually.
Yeah, chickens were not around before Buffalo became a city.
Yeah, after I stopped hanging out with the Babylonians, I actually moved to Pittsburgh.
Yep.
To help them invent the buffalo wing.
That's fair. Okay, so I found... You're ridiculous, dude. So I found a little Mitchell electric guitar, right? It's got like the sunburst type of flavor to it. Right?
Strat? Is
Is
it a Strat or is it a Les Paul?
It looks like a Strat. I don't know what
It's Stratty.
exactly this is. Yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah.
Stratty. Yeah. Kinda. I don't actually know where the plug-in is for that. It's Stratty mixed with like an SG.
Yeah, it's a little more pointy than the normal Strat.
Yeah.
Dual humbuckers?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. Dual humbuckers.
How much?
$175.
Somebody get that.
Yeah. I don't know much about this Mitchell brand, but I mean, the guitar looks cool. I don't care. I wonder if it sounds good. It probably sounds great.
It's reminiscent of a Schecter.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking of Schecter, back in somewhere near Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Schecter Demon 6, aged black satin. $270.
Ooh.
Beautiful guitar.
Okay.
Got the Schecter dual humbuckers. Got some chips on it. But $270. Used maybe 5 times. He claims the chip on the head is from the initial shipping. Otherwise, perfect condition. Price negotiable.
Okay.
Send him $200.
Everything on Offer Up is price negotiable. Okay.
Yeah, everything that's not Walmart.
Honestly.
And honestly, it kind of should be.
It should be. Yeah, truthfully. All right. So now this is super entry level. Okay. This one here, it's some strange brand that I've never heard of. Okay. It's like Fendar or something like that.
Fender?
Yeah, Fender.
Dipshit.
The guitar looks pretty cool. It's just single humbuckers. Okay, looks like there's just 2 pickups on it. Couple knobs, little white and black action, super basic Stormtrooper style.
Yeah.
Fairly cheap at $1,400. It's an
American
Telecaster.
Fucking knockout. Jesus, man.
That's wild looking.
White
okay?
body. We got the tortoise pick guard.
Yeah, I did not
Fender
do this thing
American
justice.
Telecaster.
That's
That
sick,
thing's
dude.
busting, dude.
$1,400, dude.
I dig it.
Thing's wild.
I want one of
looking.
those so bad.
I do too. Yeah, they're kind of nice.
They look great.
So basic.
It was one of the first guitars. I think it was the first electric guitar that was mass produced.
I believe so.
That guitar is the reason we're sitting here.
Yeah.
Damn near.
Yeah.
And we have cheap Stratocasters.
Honestly, I mean,
literally, that's the
the
precursor
Strat
to
came
this.
next, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. It's the one.
Yep.
The OG. Let's talk about some gear, man. Let's talk about what we're running.
That's a good idea.
I dragged my feet on this purchase for a long time, and it's going to sound ridiculous. And it is pretty much a power cable for all my pedals. I've been burning through 9 volts for a long time. For those of you who have pedals or guitars with active pickups, you burn through a lot of 9 volts.
Speaking of which.
Did your shit die?
Yeah, my tuner just died.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's fine.
Did you leave the input plugged in?
Just while we've been recording.
It's just dead.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. You're going to have to get one of these. They're $30 on Amazon.
Yes.
And it's totally worth it. If you get the chromatic tuner, it has a power in and a power out. So if you have a pedal spider, which is like pretty much looks like a bunch of wires with a bunch of outputs for power. You can, in fact, put the power to the input, put the spider to the output, and put the rest of the outputs to your pedals. And it works great. I haven't had any issues whatsoever. There's also, on the back of your Boss pedals, if you use Boss pedals, it says use Boss PSA adapter. The reason that is because the power, what do you call it, power adapter, I guess.
Power SA.
It comes with a filter on it. I believe that it's a noise filter for if you got like dirty power in your house and you don't want it getting into your pedals and changing the sound. $30. Use the right shit. I'm not really worried about any kind of crazy power surges or anything like that. Pedal's dead, brother.
Yeah.
It's gone.
I had an extra battery too. I just swapped
It's
it out.
fucking dead.
Yeah, dead.
Come join the light side, dude.
That's why you gotta have a power supply.
You're living in the dark.
Yeah.
As far as my pedals, what I'm running right now, at least today, I have the Boss Chromatic Tuner TU2. I use that as a mute. It's kind of nice just to have. Also, it tunes. It also has a power output, which is also nice. I'm running right now. I got the Metalcore ML2 from Boss. Really, it's not the best. It's not the tightest, but I like the sound of it. You can finagle with it. And then for Stranglehold, I was playing through the original, the pedal that I first bought a long time ago, the Boss DS1 Distortion. Really like this pedal. Has a really broad range. You can go really high, really low. You got a level, and you got a distortion knob on. It's pretty simple. I also have the Super Overdrive SD1, and I like that if I'm playing like old school metal, like Black Sabbath. It kind of matches. But don't let my opinion stop you from buying whatever you want. There's tons of good pedals out there. There's a ton of, I guess, what you'd call like craft pedals.
Yeah, it's like artisan, right?
Yeah. Handmade, hand soldered, all that shit, you know?
Don't let people convince you that Boss is the only pedal brand out there. Like, people are loyal, right? But there's so much out there. On it, dude, I was watching a bunch of reviews, and Amazon Basics pedals, let me tell you.
They have a pedal?
Highly reviewed. For the price tag?
How much?
They're like $30, dude.
I might have to get one of those just to try it out.
They're like $30, okay? And the reviews are all very decent. For a $30 pedal, dude, Boss pedals are $100 to start.
Yeah. Even the used ones.
Even the used, dude, they literally don't go down in price, right? It's like a fucking Subaru.
Pretty much, dude. But they are pretty tough.
Yeah, no, they're good pedals. So it's not to slander them whatsoever.
But there are better deals out there if you just want to plug in and run, for sure.
Honestly,
Amazon Basics. Behringer came out with a bunch of pedals. I mean, Ibanez has, everybody has pedals now.
Everybody got pedals.
Get out there and experiment. Or if you want to spend a lot of money and have all the pedals in the world, you can also get an audio interface, plug it into your laptop, and download like pedal packs and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm more of a fan of the analog. That's just me.
I like the physical stuff personally, but the electronics is super cool to me personally. Like, just in my opinion, I like electronic stuff.
I think it's kind of neat, you know?
The physical, the analog, there's something just special about that to me.
Yeah. I agree.
I'll never forget about it, you know. As much as I want to get all this new technology and play with it and learn about it and all that, yeah, you just can't go wrong with analog stuff.
Yeah, there's definitely a physicality aspect there that you can't really turn away from.
Yep.
Closing thoughts?
I got a lot of practice to do. I need to invest in probably a couple more pedals. Changed up the studio a bit, and now it's real difficult to get back to my Fender Mustang amp to change the sounds up, so I'm just not going to do that while we record.
I mean, yeah. Gotta get some more gear.
Yeah, dude, gotta get more gear. That's what it's all about, honestly. I mean, it's about the playing, right? But gear's fun, dude. Everybody likes gear.
Other than that, let's do some jamming, dude.
Yeah. What do you want to jam to?
Let's do...
Am I still in drop D?
Lagrange.
Nope. Oh, I should have stayed in drop D because I was having fun doing that.
It's an A, so move that pattern.
To the fifth?
Yep.
Not feeling it, man.
You got the chorus now?
Perfect ending. Oh, it was so sloppy.
Not bad, though. It's getting better and more cohesive.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, dude. My dog has shit everywhere, all over himself. And I have a dinner tonight that I gotta go to.
Time to wrap it up.
So, I gotta fucking get to work.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Y'all keep playing. Y'all keep doing the job, the work of the Lord. Keep playing. Keep practicing.
Don't forget, if you hate us, just go ahead and email us and tell us all about it. So
GuitarPractice69@gmail.com.
We'll
Send your hate mail here.
We're definitely not going to read it on air and laugh at you. So send it over.